I don't know about you, but at least as for me, I don't like it when someone comes and tells me, perhaps after reading a book, that this book was good, I found this book to be good, I found this book to be bad, I found this book to be horrible. You see, you need to explain to me what were you looking in the book that you found. Because one man's meat could be another man's poison, you see. So, as we have been doing this channel for the recent past and for the time that we have been here, at least it has always been our idea to explain why we have decided to pick a certain book such as this one that I'm holding here, The Metamorphosis by someone called Franz Kafka. You see, as for me, what attracted me to this book was not because I heard someone mentioning about the title Metamorphosis anywhere anyway, but I have heard the mention of this man Kafka. And Kafka, for those people who love philosophical challenges, Kafka is your man to look for. This Kafka was kind of written in 1935 in Berlin, that is Germany, and then 1946 there was copyright, and this edition, stuff like that. That's not very important for now, but this is a translation of a book. And when talk about Franz Kafka, I remember that there was another philosopher by the name Franz Fanon who wrote The Legend of the Earth. Someone who studied in African philosophy. And the book that I'm holding here in particular talks about a man by the name Gregor Samsa. Gregor Samsa wakes up one morning and discovers that he has become an insect. Yes, a terrible insect for that matter. And as you all are aware, there are some animals that scare us. There are some insects that scare us. Something like a chameleon. You see, there are some people who run and run and run if you come holding a chameleon towards their direction. Snakes are another. Bees, they'll sting and you don't want to get associated with them. Mosquitoes, they are going to transmit malaria. So this man, Gregor Samsa, wakes up one morning and discovers that he has become a big insect. And his litany of problems starts there because the rejection by part of his family is very rife. And he can hear conversation because, remember, he's a human being, only that his bodily functions or his bodily state is now has undergone a metamorphosis. Remember what you are learning sometimes back, the metamorphosis of an insect from egg, larva, pupa, adult. Yes, the man also goes the same. And why it should interest you today is that although today you are not going to become an insect, you are going to find yourself, perhaps, God forbid, in times of illnesses. Think of people who are in machines. They can hear your conversations, but they cannot participate in them, either in saying yes or even no. Think about them. Think about some of the things that people undergo here, and let us not imagine that we are immune to them. And when you discover that, then you are going to come up with a plan of action of how you are going to lead your life. This book has been written in 2 languages. On my left is the original German language, and on my right is the translation in English. So that can tell you something, that this Kafka is a serious and a famous author, a philosophical one for that matter. Maybe you can look for it, and do have a nice time.